and welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton, and today we are going to show you and tell you about a great art exhibit at the Charles H. Taylor Gallery. My guest is Diana Blanchard Gross. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
I love every time you come and bring your show and tell because it's always amazing.
I love doing it. I mean, I love bringing the art in and, showing your viewers what we have. And this is just a little snippet.
Right.
For this is a Virginia artist juried show, so it's only open to Virginia artists. We had over 450 entries.
And so you get people from all over the state coming to,
Oh, definitely.
Hampton,
we had I know we had one artist from Blacksburg, so out in the western part, just everywhere, Northern Virginia.
Hampton Arts has such a great reputation in the state. I don't think people who know here really understand that.
Yes, and plus the prize money is nice. The first prize is $1,000. Second prize is like $750. Third prize is $500. So I think that also attracts a lot of artists. It's a nice incentive, to see if you can just to get your work in.
Right, can you be in and get shown?
Because that is tricky. And then two, can you win an award? We out of the 452 entries that were entered by 170 artists or so, we only the juror selected 103 works by 70 or so artists, and that's only because the space limits how many pieces we can display. So we have to, and we set size limits too. Pieces can't be over 60 inches in any direction. So we're really particular, and I think a lot of artists consider it just a great honor to be selected, and I think that's too, and I think that too. I just Well,
the Visual Arts Center is bigger on the inside than it looks from the outside.
Yes.
I mean, you guys do an amazing job of creating walls, but it's still fairly small, and it's really intimate.
Yeah.
You're close to the works. I mean, you can step back, but you're really immersed.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
Definitely.
Okay, so this exhibit then, that would be mixed media. People can submit.
Oh, anything. I mean, we have crafts. We have a woman that did this wonderful quilt. We have clay pieces. Woodworking. So it's just mixed media, woodcuts, prints, watercolor, painting. It's just a little bit of everything. So hopefully, people, visitors, when they come in, will hopefully see something that will resonate with them. They'll be like, oh, I love that watercolor, or I really like that abstract painting. So I, welcome everyone. It's free. Open to the public. So
what days of the week?
We are so from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. are our hours from Tuesday to Saturday.
Right, that's what I thought. Okay.
So the exhibition opens up on September 16th and goes through till November 11th, and so it's a nice couple months for people to take a look. And
it's fall. It'll be a great time to shop. It's always a great time to shop, but to look around and see. And some of these works will be on sale at the end, right?
Yes. So we normally have a price list that's at the front desk, so that if people are interested, and we highly encourage collecting art, they can look at that and select. They can purchase it. It does have to stay on. It does
can't take it home yet.
You can't take it home yet, but it does have to stay on view for the duration of the exhibition. But I really encourage people to take a look and see something they like, and if they like it, then buy it.
Right. Well, tell us what you have brought for show and tell today.
Of course. So on your side there, we have a wonderful woodcut print. It's called Woodlands Patterns with the Moon. It's by an artist. He's up in Richmond, Dennis Winston, and it's funny because he probably enters every year. And last year and several years ago, we've always had like a printmaking award. He always wins it. I mean, his work is phenomenal, and so we love having it. I love the black and white
It is
pattern.
beautiful.
It's gorgeous. So he does really,
and it's
quality.
more detailed than you would think. I mean, there's tiny little cuts in there that are just add dimension. Really.
Yeah, and I don't think people understand when you do a print, it's like it's backwards. You know, you have to think, and I can't think, that you're making the print, the block, but you're doing it backwards so that when it prints, then you have the front view. So, but to my side here, we have a photograph, wonderful photograph. This is 6 a.m. It's Strong City in Kansas. And this artist is Glenn McClure. He's very well known. He is based out of Norfolk. He's very well known in the region. Actually, he's going to have a one-person show at the Charles Taylor in 2024. So we're real excited about that.
Wow, you do plan. Well, 2024 is closer than I think.
I know. It's right around the corner.
Yeah,
so we're real excited. He's done so many different series of works from watermen to shipyard workers to derby girls. So and he does a lot of landscapes. He goes to Ireland. This particular trip, he went out to Kansas, and so it's really interesting to see his perspective as far as
the light in
these
that
different.
is just amazing. It's not. I keep just looking at it.
Yeah, definitely at 6:30 in the morning. But and I also love especially with photographs like the black and white quality. Yeah. I think it brings out the subject matter a little bit more. So
definitely can.
So the piece that's in the front here is a watercolor piece by Holly Etheridge. And it's called Early Snowfall. And so I really love it because, I'm not a watercolor aficionado, but I love, when you do white with watercolor, I think it's very highly skilled, and she's done a tremendous job. Each artist can submit up to 3 pieces, and she got all 3 pieces of her work selected for the show. So she's definitely got, she teaches watercolor. It's wonderful. She's just a jewel.
Love the colors in that.
So
they're sort of subtle because of the winter part. Yeah.
And it's a more detailed view of snow. So and you don't really, we don't get so much snow. So it's kind of a nice image. So the last piece is by, it's called Pink Lady, and you can kind of see some pink tones in the wood there. Yeah. It's by an artist, his name is Cliff Gard. Again, I don't know much about, the wood lathe, but he's just a master. Everything from the little top that pops off to obviously the whole piece, he's created on the lathe, and it's really nice to see something different, in the exhibition. So
yes, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So love to have people come by and check it out and see what their favorite is. We do a People's Choice Award so that people can roam around the exhibition, look at all the different works, and then come back to the front desk, and we have little pieces of paper where they can write their favorite, and then at the end we add everything up and kind of let the artists know, because I think it's really kind of a boost, as far as if they get what do the people really enjoy? And
right. The technical jury might go in a different direction than it's
Yeah.
like, the fan vote versus.
Exactly. So we're excited about that. So, and during this time, we start up with our fall art classes. So
great.
we have a nice selection. We've actually kind of boosted some of our children's classes. So I'm really excited about that. We used to just kind of do some workshops, but now we actually have like 4-week, 6-week classes for the kids.
Oh, good.
So really nice. And then obviously we have just kind of a wonderful variety of different classes, and during the day, in the evening.
Adult class. We can be back to school for the grown-ups since it's back to school time for the kids.
Definitely. Encourage everyone to come and get educated on art and see what they like. And then October 20th, we do a cocktails at the Charles, and we're kind of revamping it a little bit, remixing it. So we're going to have
remixing the mixes.
remixing. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to do kind of a scavenger hunt and get people to look at the artwork.
Because otherwise they're just going to drink and talk.
Exactly.
It's a social hour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have the scavenger hunt. So the individual that gets them all gets a free drink ticket. So, and then we're going to do a little art trivia. And test everyone's knowledge on different, art, museums, artists. So we'll see what happens.
Interesting. That sounds fun.
Yeah. So,
great.
Our last event is we have on Saturday, October 28th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., we have a Dia de los Muertos event, which is Day of the Dead.
Right.
It's a family-friendly event. We're going to have a big tent outside, and we're going to have...
that can be big then.
Yeah, we're going to have activities outside, so we'll have face painting, costume parade, chalk drawing. We have a woman that does a wonderful, it's called an ofrenda, or an altar, and she creates that with different items that are significant to the Hispanic culture. We also have a gentleman that's going to be doing a demonstration on colored straw art, which is really incredible work. And then we're going to have some crafts outside for the kids. And then the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts has this huge 18-wheeler kind of artmobile, art on the road, and they're going to be bringing it down to us. And so then you can go inside and they have curated exhibitions from their collection.
Oh, they have an amazing collection.
Oh, definitely. And so you can kind of go in there, check it out. They have, some, digital things that you can play with a little bit. So we're really happy to have them, and just kind of encourage, people may not be able to go up to the Virginia Museum in Richmond.
Right.
So this is kind of an opportunity to do that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, and then just give us a sneak peek of what your next exhibit is.
The next exhibit is we're doing, because it's holidays, we're doing small works, and we challenge artists to create small pieces, like 8 by 10, like a piece of paper, and they can submit, like 6 pieces, any different media, and also if they work like super small, they can be like miniatures, and we give out some prizes and everything like that. So it's really nice. Last year we probably had at least 400 different.
Because you can fit.
We can fit it all in there, and we do. And then the great thing is that people can purchase them, and then they can take it off the walls. So it's nice.
So you have to go early.
Yes, you do. So it's nice, at the reception, you can, purchase something. You can give it as a gift for yourself. You can give it as a gift for, your loved one, whomever. And it makes, art makes the best gifts.
Yes, it does.
So we're also doing, during that time, we're doing a holiday fine art bazaar. And so that's really wonderful to, talk with artists, look at their artwork and really kind of get connected. I mean, I think that's, the wonderful thing as far as, knowing a little bit more about the artist and how they create the piece and then purchasing the piece.
I find that. I mean, I love it. When I meet an artist, like at Blue Skies where they rotate, or if I'm on vacation, and I am much more likely to buy once I've talked.
Exactly.
Because it helps. It might be gorgeous anyway, but it brings it to light, and it sticks in my memory better too. It creates a whole memory, not just a memory of the work.
Definitely.
I don't know if that made sense, but all right. Well,
so
is there anything else you want to add before we close?
No, I think that's it. I think we love to see people either for the exhibitions, for art classes, or for special events. And we love to have everyone come and partake. So
Well, thanks. We'll see you there.
Yes, thank you.
And I also hope we'll see you there. This is a great show and a great chance to see artists from all over the state. Don't miss it.